I've been talking this whole time and I didn't hit go live. Wow. All right. Good morning, everybody. I had a trade on. Thought I was thinking about taking this short, but I decided not to because kind of looking at this 5-minute chart over here, it looks like we're trying to make a decision. Sure, it is definitely more bearish. Absolutely. But this could be, a turning point, because like right here in the most simplest of terms, we have low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low, sort of, right? But I think it would really depend, do we get back over VWAP and do we have a solid close? I do think it's possible. So, I'm gonna wait. And my dog is wanting in. Earlier today, when I did not hit go live, we looked at the daily chart and it kind of just looks like we're back in the same place as yesterday for the most part, just kind of bearish. Bear, bear, bear. Delete. And it was suggested to me that I should look at like the 2 hour and or the 1 hour, just kind of get an idea of what's going on in those time intervals, not just jumping from the daily to the 5-minute. So, I mean, what are we are looking at, potentially a double bottom. I don't even know if I would call this a double bottom, just some accumulation or distribution, right? We can go one way or the other from here. I imagine that'll look very similar to me in the 1 hour chart. Yeah, kind of looks similar. So, and then I have the 5-minute charts on the other screens, on the other windows, the tabs. In terms of the calendar, again, I am in Mountain Standard, and so I am using Mountain Standard Time, and I've got nothing. There's the IMF meeting coming up, and that's about it. At 10 o'clock, which is, I probably won't be trading at that time. There's some stuff going down. So yeah. All right. So maybe a continuation down, and I could have been in. I could have been. But there was reasons for me not to be in. Were they great reasons? Maybe not. I'm not sure. Had I been in with the sort of aggressive 2-contract 25-point R, I would have just won, but I'm not in, and so here we are. I mean, I think what we're really curious about is, does it break the low from the morning, right, from the open? Because it definitely looks like it's going for it. I got my flu shot, got my booster yesterday, and so my left arm is sore this morning. Okay. So I like it trying to come out of this. Curious about ES because NQ's Delta messaging is shit. Shitty. We had a big volume spike here at 8 a.m. Was there anything at 8? No. Look at that. Hey, Origin Code, I'm back. I don't know if you caught me Monday, but I had some crazy stuff at work. Crazy. So I've resigned, and now I have time to be here very consistently. So I'm very excited about that. But I definitely needed a moment. Okay, so I was making noises about this cat candle. A little hammery, bear hammer, but looks nice. A little bit of increase in volume compared to the previous two. Yeah. I hope the change works for everybody. But yeah, it was crazy. My heart rate was like up for a good week. Like my Apple Watch was like, hey, we've noticed a change in trend of your heart rate. And I was like, that's not good. So thank you for the positive power, awareness, energy. Excited. And we have Delta pushing a little bit more on ES as it has been. NQ, not so much. It just has all these EMAs in the way. Let's see. I want to see how it closes. How does this next candle close? We have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Because if it's a nice close, or it might just be a nice lightsaber up, you know, also a possibility. I would like to take it bullish. But now it's hitting VWAP over there on ES. Not quite there yet on NQ. All right, we got a minute on this candle. Huh. I've been designing some shirts for private practice that I'm opening, essentially, right? That is the alternative plan to being employed, is mostly full-time therapist, right? And definitely part-time trader. For sure. I'm so excited to be able to like carve that out and invest this time and space. Yeah. So that's kind of my journey at the moment, and also just watching this chart. Waiting for people to find me. I mean, I'm definitely looking for them, for sure. And I am working on getting credentialed within insurance boards, which basically translates to being in network. It's been really fascinating learning about like reimbursement rates from a provider side rather than like a consumer side. Okay, so we had the candle close. It looks, it looks nice. A volume, not a big volume shift, so I would love to do something like that. Oh. $82, $62. Could we? Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's done. This is definitely a tight stop. I kind of want it below this 29.50. I would rather have it below the low of this candle, which would move it to 29, which would make this more of a 30-point trade. Low 29.5, stop at 29.25. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a 30-point trade now. Which looks like I did have it set up for a 25-point stop, probably a 30-point target. But I've generally been doing one-to-one, so a little more than one-to-one here. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone for at least 5 minutes and see what happens. Ooh. Come on, buddy. Get it. Look at that. You were so close. High of 89. All right, you're close. Very close. Where do we get in? We get in 8:31. Okay. So we're not messing with it until 8:36. All right. Oh, the struggle city. We can do this. That is harsh. Harsh. Cruel, cruel world. You know, what's really interesting here is that we're still not getting any exhaustion volume. So what's going on? I would really love to see it close above VWAP. But we're not getting that right now. So I'm gonna try to manage this, and I do like, we have a new low here, but new low price, but in terms of between this spot and this one, right? But Delta did not follow just quite. I'm curious about ES as well, because yeah, all right, same sort of thing with ES. ES is looking bullish, like we are pushing and it is just taking a minute. Oh, I'm so sad. There was like winnings over here. Tough. Huh. I could get out of this. Take a little loss and try to get another win somewhere else. Wait and see if we hit a stop, which it's getting closer to. Come on. We are trying to let things work. I mean, it's not like it's not working. Let's go. The feelings. The feelings are here, y'all. What's this song? Right Now? I might have missed it. Let's see. Weekend in Sao Paulo. I'm gonna have to scoot this over for a second. Yeah, Weekend in Sao Paulo. By Timothy Infinite. Weekend. Oh well. Anyways. Alright. I mean, maybe this isn't... It's just not gonna work out. And that's okay. Attempt made. Does make me want to reverse it. I could reverse. Alright, so we're out on that. We'll try the other direction. Since we never actually closed above VWAP on ES. So close. So close to target. Oh well. That was harsh. Oh, come on. I just want to get tagged in. All right, let's see. Let me move this back down. Always the question of waiting. Cool. All right. This target is looking for a retest of the kind of low for NQ. Yeah. Last time we didn't even have a ton of volume there, so should I stretch it? What was the low? 805.50? Man, they're just trying to hold the 800. We could try to do one there, right? We do one. So stop at 63 for sure, but let's just do 1. Perfect. So let's do that, and then we can do a second target if we hit that one, for hopes and dreams that it like crashes through, right? Maybe do like 95. Let's see. Is there anything? Just nothing over there right now. But yeah. Just keep going. Wait, I wanted this to just be 1. The heck? Oh well. Well, I guess that works. Hit that. Yes, just looking like it could fall through. But again, here we are. Price action. Delta is showing just a little bit of strength there. And quite a bit of strength compared to kind of earlier in the day, right? At the open. Delta way down here at approximately the same price, right? And it's slowly kind of going up. So, NQ. Getting close. But not quite. ES. Did it also break right here? Low 92.50, low 92.75. It didn't. So is this a day of back and forth? You know, we could just hang tight in this little range. It's possible. Strong possibility. Let me make another little hammer. We got a little under 2 minutes left on this candle. Definitely makes me want to go, let's take it like up to here, and then maybe it'll do something like this. To there? How do I end this? Make it stop. Escape? Nope. That was not it. I guess it did work. No. And then Siri thought I was asking something. I was not. It was interesting though. I didn't touch anything. So, the IMF meeting occurring in 10 minutes. I didn't watch yesterday's at about this time. So, I don't know what happens then. Does it do anything? Because that meeting is, I don't know, maybe not the most interesting of spectacles. So, here, we'll go to the 5-minute in trading view and go to yesterday. Not yesterday, Monday, because there was also an IMF meeting on Monday at 9. So here it was, 9. Not a whole lot. I mean, you know, maybe a little bit of like some bear moves for a second, and then, you know, a gentle curve up to kiss VWAP. So basically nothing. Anyways, why not take this bullish move here? I'm just not that confident in it, even though I drew it out, and I feel like it will probably happen. This is kind of learning, right? I'm trying to learn, is this just a day where we bounce within range? And how do I identify that pretty quickly? I do feel like the downside has a stronger momentum, so that's why we're not in it. We're gonna wait. And I have a little bit of time to stick around past 9 Mountain, aka 11 Eastern. So I'm actually just gonna hang tight and see if that IMF meeting has literally anything, any juice, and see if my drawing works out. It does look like it's drawn a little early, but I wonder if I could move the whole thing over. Oh, you can. Yes. That's cool. I mean, at this point, it's kind of... Well, maybe. We'll see. So ES, it's hitting the 10 EMA, soon the 20. NQ also hitting the 10 EMA. It really hasn't closed above the 20. Since here? Yeah, since 7:40 it hasn't closed above the 20. Yes. It does seem to kind of bounce around it. So I wouldn't be surprised to see it close above it and then hit VWAP and turn around again. At which point, that is where I'd be looking to get in bearish. And so that's what I'm waiting for. And I guess if there is anything from the IMF meeting, this is probably going to happen later. Look at that little delta. Boom. Come on, ES. Go hit that VWAP like you want it. We know you do. I mean, NQ maybe. Maybe. It does look a little steep. So maybe this is a little lower. Maybe like that. I mean, just guessing. This is quite a specific guess here. Waiting is probably, at least waiting while I'm not in a trade is easier, but it is still kind of like frustrating. Like, come on, do the things and make it happen, and then I can do the trade and like be done. But it's a lot easier to do when you're not in the trade, right? If I'm in the trade and I'm waiting for it to hit target, that is much more, I don't know, difficult? Cool, I was just about to bug this person. The world. Dun, 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 dun. Approaching IMF meeting. I mean, so historically, what I had seen about other meetings that, you know, there's this tendency to get out of trades. So there was usually a bearish move for approximately, you know, it could start 10 minutes before the meeting, but definitely by 5 minutes. Here we're just kind of in this holding pattern. Is that a football term? Holding pattern? Maybe. Anyway, for anyone hanging out and watching this later, this is just so awful. But I'm trying to find ways to make it less awful so that I don't do things that are silly, right? I don't want to make silly mistakes because I'm bored, right? And boredom for me and anybody that I'm ever working with, boredom is not a great term for describing your emotional state. It's not really an emotion. It's kind of like a state, and boredom is often a descriptor that is overtop an underlying, more accurate emotion. And so, I don't know, if it's like unease for me, discomfort, yeah, I mean, like, it's this thought and feeling of uncertainty, rather than, less accurately saying I'm getting bored. No, I'm feeling very uncertain. Maybe it's that capitalist need to produce and do something. But yeah, here the market is chilling, resting. The meeting's about to start. We saw Delta drop a little bit. And maybe my drawing never plays out, but I like it. I do like it. Maybe it plays out lower, that's also possible. IMF meetings like, everything is terrible, burn it down. Probably not, though. I guess I could check, right? It's 9. Let's see. IMF meetings. Click here for the full event details. Also featured blah blah blah. I mean, anything, nothing. What is short-term energy outlook? So that's exciting. I mean, I guess there's nothing to say or do. All right. Let's see. Is this the moment the rest of my drawing comes true? Tonight I'm gonna get to go see The Woman King. I'm excited about that. Alright, so NQ 5-minute chart. Hitting that 20 again. And like I said earlier, it hasn't closed above the 20 since 740 Mountain. Right? 740 Mountain. Here we go. Come on. Go get that VWAP. Go taggy tag. Alright, 2.5 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. Let's see. I feel like I need to stretch out. I think this was like aggressively fast to have been drawn out, but yes. You know what's interesting? Delta? Up here? It is higher than it's been all day. Is that really? Yeah? Mostly, except for here. But it's getting there. Like a nice influx of buyers, perhaps. Perhaps. See, that's interesting about like cumulative delta over a time period versus a range chart. It looks totally different. plotted, right? Like totally different. Sorry, NQ, totally different thing. See, ES here, it does look like delta's like high, right? It's higher than it was over here, just barely at 802. But if I go over here, it looks hugely higher. And I mean, like the numbers are different too, so more things to learn. All right, here we are. Give me a signal, buddies. Other than the fact that I drew this out. You need to one more spike up. Oh, shit. Are you gonna close above the 20? That sounds exciting. I don't know why, but you know, just because it hasn't. Just gentle. A gentle close above the 20. Which makes me not want to take this bearish, right? Like we are seeing a little upturn here on the 10. A little curve, little smiley face. Yes, what are you up to? Squeezing. I mean, so there was a squeeze over here, right? And it fell back down. I mean, this might be one of those moments where I'll just be like disappointed by the fact that I drew something out and it's gonna work out. Or something else happens. And we float up for a minute. I guess we can look at NQ in the 30-minute. Boop, 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 boop. Just nothing. Nothing, really. There is literally nothing. Right, just tails. Tails everywhere. All right, make a new high and let delta not also make a new, okay, it's not gonna do it on ES, so, and we believe ES is stuff a little bit more than we believe NQ right now. So NQ, definitely a signal to take a bear trade right here. Why am I not taking it? Because I'm scared? Is that it? Am I scared? I'm scared. That's what's happening. For sure. What happens if you're wrong, Ellen? Literally nothing. Nothing. You get stopped out and that's okay. What happens if you're right? You hit target and that's also okay. We're just reassessing. Now that we're here and like looking at the EMAs, what is it saying? Is there strength here? I guess like the tough part of it, right, is that there's not really any direction. There's no direction. And that's what makes it hard. I do like this squeeze. High of 975, 975. Ooh, I do like that too. Like taking a 10, the tiniest. Tiniest of moves. If it breaks through there, I could see that. NQ, definitely showing more weakness. Yes, a little bit more strength. Brr. Okay, another candle. Yes, attempting to go bullish, right? Here we are, we're breaking. Yep. NQ, what are you doing? I mean, it's also trying. So let's see. See where yet another candle closes. Man, so much waiting. High of 1175. Alright, so what I want to see is I want to see if this closes above VWAP or if we just get smacked back down. Right, because the pattern is we get smacked back down. And so let's see if the pattern continues. Such the waiting game. I am waiting to see how this candle closes in 2 minutes. Going to work on, what am I working on? Renewing my passport with the absolute most awful photo I've ever seen of myself ever. Renew passport. Just a terrible photo. Actually, I don't know that I... Can I just send this? Send link to myself? That's what I would like to do. Okay. That is what I want. How do I get you? Where are you at? Oh, beautiful. It just shows up. Fantastic. What a terrible photo. Oh well. Passport photos are supposed to do that, right? 30 more seconds. And I am trying to log in. And it does not seem to be working, so I might have to use Chrome. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. 4 seconds. Ooh. A little baby clothes. Cute. Alright, so we lie. We're gonna go this way. Yeah. We might not get it, but... Alright. This interpretation feels like it was wrong. However, there's no telling. There's no telling. I do like this clothes. It's very cool, very lovely. I'm into it. We're gonna give it a go. See if we can get tagged back in. Just, it's gonna have to come back down. Harsh. It's not too far. It could. So, we're gonna give it a moment. See what happens. We'll leave it open for at least 5 minutes. Unless it hits the target. At which point we close and give up and say, good try for the day. Okay. REI. Alright, I guess we're in. So we're gonna try not to mess with that. I will just raise this up a little. A low of 55.75. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean, just go. Just a strong push. Come on. Dang it. I am tempted to go ahead and move my stop all the way up here so that I do have like a winning day. It might be the smallest of wins, but I really want to just see it push all the way up, right? That's what I want. So there are reasons, right? Let's go try to think about stuff. So we're 20 bucks down with fees or whatever, 40. So I have 2 contracts out there. We want to probably get 60, maybe 100 to each thing, 20, 20, 40, 40. So, I mean, really, if I could just have maybe 70, 75, 75. All right, that's what we're doing. I don't like it, but there it is. We're out. I'd rather be positive for the day. I have 94. Yeah, let's just see what else it does here. Delete emails. And that was probably target. Probably. Yeah. All right, well. This is the thing that happens. So 72. $902. Yeah, that would have been target. Ellen, come on. All right, well, I don't know if it was good or bad, right? I did want to kind of just come out with like a little bit of a win for the day. And we did. We got a little bit of a win for the day. Versus a big win, I guess. Not really that big, just a bigger one. And yeah, I think I don't know. I guess think about it. See what happens. All right. Anyways, so I feel like I can close that. Close that. And sign off for the day. Sounds like a good plan for me. So, I'll be in tomorrow.